right, welcome back and on to the conversation that we've all been waiting for this morning, a conversation on careers. And having the guests already in studio, and we to talk more about careers and what you need to know on this career week, or if you want to join us on the career week, what we give you the intels of what will be entailed in the career week, and also we'll also be giving you advice on how you can navigate your career to prosperity, because we all know that everything rotates around money. And you know, when it talks about money, it can be through careers or it can be through business. All of that, we are going to be talking about that. And the guest in studio, karibuni sana, Eric Nderitu, chairperson, Kenyatta University Career Week Student Organization Committee. And also we have in studio Consolata Wairimu, who is a Career Week Committee member. Maybe to begin with Eric, you can introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Thank you so much. My name is Eric Ndiritu. I'm a fourth year in Kenyatta University, pursuing mathematics and business studies in education. As well as I'm fortunate to serve this year's Career Week Students Organizing Committee as their chairperson. And it's a pleasure being here.
Consolata?
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Consolata Wairimu Awero. I'm also in fourth year pursuing a bachelor's degree in education. My subject combination is English and literature, and I'm privileged to serve as a Career Week committee member of the Career Week 2025. I am a lady who wears so many hats. I'm also the vice president of KU Toastmasters Gavel Club. I'm also a leader, a woman representative aspirant in Laikipia County 2027. Thank you.
That is very interesting, having the young people being part of the political landscape of this country. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for making time to join us this morning. I was once a career ambassador. That was in 2018, I guess. Not 2018. 2018, I was not in campus still. That was in 2021. I was a career ambassador, and I remember we were told to come very early in the morning that day when high school students were coming in. And it was really a very good experience. This year's theme is on the future outlook, where Kenyatta University is delving in the digital age and the green economy. So what exactly is it that Kenyatta University Career Week has done differently this year, and what is the drive towards this theme?
Okay, just as you said, we had a change in theme, and now as you are saying, careers, sustainable development, and in the digital age and the green economy. This is now how we are now coming to highlight the emerging digital trends that are there, and we try to look for, to prepare. And when you talk about green economies, there are these things about green economy in terms of environment sustainability, and so by that we have jobs that are emerging from such trends, and we try as a Career Week to expose the students, that is the campus students. We try to expose them to the future jobs that are waiting for them, because as we said, the times are moving, and when times are moving, also the jobs keeps on changing, and we must be able to adapt and be flexible when such a time comes. Yes, so we try to explore more on now the digital, now the future of the job skills, and we try to expose as students to become prepared for them when they await. Yes.
Let me just stay with you. There is this saying that AI is coming to replace job opportunities, because most companies now lay off their employees. What's your opinion on the same? Because this is something you're talking about in the Career Week.
Okay, first of all, I think artificial intelligence, in my own way, it is, as much as we try to say at job replacement, or it is something that was meant to happen. Just as a long time ago, we did not have even the digital cameras or the rest. But as times are evolving, we find new technologies emerge, and we must be there to adapt and fully become aware of such, and use them, embrace them, and we try and look now that AI is here. What else that can we do? for me, I think it is a chance for you to think more, because now you find things that we could do with AI. Now this time round, we are using the AI to come up with more better and brilliant ideas. So AI, to me itself, it's an improvement, and it's something that we should embrace and not think as something that is bringing us down, but rather steering us up.
So to you, this idea of AI replacing job placement is just some kind of a myth, a misconception, or something that it should not be bringing fear to the youth?
It is not. It shouldn't bring any fear, because now, okay, there are some jobs that are meant even when a company closes. I remember back in the time where the polythene bags company, the nylon, that when they said it has been banned in Kenya, we had that fear about now where the people going to go after they lose their jobs. But now we found out sooner or later now there was improvement even in terms of environment and how sustainability is at the moment. We find now we fully embraced. In fact, it is now a history of the past. So even this AI is just the same. It is something that is meant to be, and we cannot do so much about it, but rather embrace it, yes, and look it with an open eye.
Talking about plastics, let me get to you, Consolata. In regards to the green economy for sustainable development, that is among the theme of this year's Career. To what is your take, or what is it that Career Week 2025 is bringing on board that is different, or that is going to push for this agenda of green economy?
Obviously, I think you have seen it all in the news, in the social media, the activists. They are all talking about green economy, conserving the environment. I think it's in everyone's mind. How do we conserve this environment? And we are bringing on board speakers or ideas or how we can get into careers that are affecting our environment positively. And how do we generate careers from this green economy? Because I can assure you there are a lot of things happening, especially with the NGOs, non-government organizations. Most of them venture into this green economy thing, and we want to try and show students that there are spaces in there that they can contribute, that they can bring in their contribution positively towards the green economy. So we want to bring on board speakers who will talk about, because we also have excellent people who have been in that field for long amongst the guest speakers, and I'm sure they're going to delve into that. Yeah.
So if I straighten this out, could you say that Career Week 2025 is also going to be an avenue where the young people can get insights or entrepreneurial ideas in terms of how they can monetize the green economy agenda?
Yes. In fact, that is the idea. That is the whole idea. I think for the past few years, Career Week has been an avenue where students have gotten jobs, internships, they have gotten ideas. In fact, sometimes you might encounter an NGO or an organization, and they are willing to sponsor your idea. Recently, I saw a lady, I don't know whether she's from Kabarak, but you see that she's making wheat flour. I don't know whether it's wheat flour or maize flour. She cooks ugali using grass, you know. Yes, I think you saw that story. Yeah. So sometimes we tell students, we try and tell our fellow students, please come on board for this Career Week, because you might be having an idea, and probably a guest speaker will be so excited and say that I'm going to sponsor that idea. We have seen things to do with EcoBanner. So if you don't attend this Career Week, then you're going to miss out a lot. You're going to miss out. Yeah.
So to our dear viewers, this Career Week 2025 is also going to be an avenue where you are getting business opportunities. And just coming back to you, Eric, is this here, Career Week, does it offer opportunities that promote entrepreneurial spirits among the youths, like pushing them for self-employment?
Okay, I start by I have my own personal experience. I joined Career Week back in 2022 as I was just an ambassador, and through that, at that time I was just a normal student coming to class and going back to my house. But through Career Week, I was able now to realize I had a passion for public speaking, but now at that time I did not know how to fully utilize it. And through Career Week, I was able to now think ahead and how can I monetize my public speaking skills. And by that, I became now a professional MC. And right now, I can say I plan as much as I'm studying for that degree. My goal is at the moment is to become self-employed and also give opportunities to other people as they come up. So Career Week, it's in its own way, it is a place where you get the platform to to nurture your skills, to nurture that passion that you have. And I can say, like, for this year, we are privileged to have invited over, like, that have already confirmed over 30 companies. And I can tell you for sure, but that 30 companies coming, let me say we are around 30 to 40 companies that we are still inviting more. That means that is a lot of opportunities for students to interact and network. And those companies, they are all range from health sector, business sector, when it comes to even the field of education, medicine, and all career entailed in all aspects. They are there in Career Week, and these are for students to come interact with the corporates, to interact with the companies, and by that they are able to get the insights. We also have even the SMEs, the small micro enterprise that are coming, and by that I think that will serve as a motivation to students to they can make it even without waiting to be employed, but rather having ideas of their own and implementing to come up with their own businesses. Yes.
You have mentioned you're planning to create your own employment. It's when we talk about self-employment or venturing into business as a person, there is this idea that tends to come on board that why waste 4 years in school? Well, the aim is getting money, and I can get the money without going to school. How would you talk someone off that idea?
Okay, I just give this example. For example, I'm a professional MC in my village, and I'm a professional MC here in KU. One thing I can tell you for sure, that MC there in the village who is not did not get the privilege to come to school. The people that he is going to network with is very different from the one I'm networking with. The people that I get the job from, they are the people that we are learning them. They are my peers. They are my professors. There are some people who I've met in campus, and they are the people who, you find other people who are really successful, and they see something in you. And with higher education, you are able to be nurtured. You can have that thing inborn. You find even people inventing planes back at their homes. But if that person got a chance to come to maybe a higher institution, he will get the nurturement and people to show him the way and guide him, invest in him, and that is much easier. What I can tell you for sure is we are all going to be successful in our own ways. But the school gives you it serves as a through pass. When you come up to through pass, you get a through pass, and you are able to now steer up, and you get that vision very easily, and it is very easy to adapt because you find all diverse people are here, the best of the best. So definitely, even your skills becomes top notch compared to that person who is not well educated. Yes.
Consolata, how would you comment on that, ensuring that or advising people to get to school when they can also have the money without going to school?
Honestly, just as Tosh has said, I think I agree with him 100%, because being in school opens up your mind. You cannot compare one who went past Form 4 and one who just did the Form 4 and they ventured into business. You know, one thing with campus, when you get here, you don't know who you are interacting with. We have seen the top politicians. Most of them were either in KU or University of Nairobi, one of them. Or even the top businessmen. They were in these top business universities. So sometimes you come here, you interact with your peers, and they become your friends. They are your network tomorrow. That in your network, you have an architect, you have a neurosurgeon, you have a journalist. Those are the same people who are going to give you jobs. So now he has given a very good example of someone in the village. So now if you are in the village, who is going to give you the job? Of course, your next door neighbor who is not educated. So I think the school, and especially in university, I would advise, I have been in teaching for long, and not for long, but for some time. And I always tell my students, even if you don't get to university, but try go a notch higher. Even if it's just a college degree, a certificate, a diploma, it opens up your mind in ways you cannot imagine. Yes.
So if we get this straight, your network is your net worth.
Yes.
So as you get to campus, you get to interact with doctors. You know,
Yes.
the good thing with campus is when you're still in campus, you're all the same. When you get out of campus is when you're like, let me call my lawyer friend.
Yeah.
Let me call let me call Daktari.
Yes.
You know, that's one good thing about going to campus, and it's really a good thing that you've mentioned. But now there comes a challenge where we have different backgrounds. People come from different locations. Like if you ask someone who has lived in the slum for their longest time about what career they will choose to do, that person will tell you, maybe go do plumbing, mechanical engineering, go work in a garage. If you ask someone who has lived in a posh neighborhood, that person will tell you, be a tech person, be a doctor, be an engineer, because the cost of education is really depending on the type of course you're doing. So in Career Week 2025, as you bring students on board, how are you planning to help students identify their niche in terms of what they need to pursue, regardless of their background, their financial background, that is? Consolata.
Okay, I feel that financial background should not be a limit to anyone. We have seen the poorest of the poorest, even going to Harvard and the top universities. It is possible. You know, where there is a will, there is always a way. Whether you have money or not, it is just the drive. And you know, when you have the drive, God brings in resources automatically. But now the problem is when you don't have the drive, you even chase away those resources away. So in Career Week 2025, we'll be having tents, especially during the high school day. And various schools, for example, School of Medicine, Pharmacy, Education, they'll be having their tents there. And then these students, of course, they will see that this is a School of Education. Then they'll come there, they talk to the professors, the staff, and then they'll tell them, you know, this is my area, I perform in this subject, and then you are able to get career guidance. In fact, I would tell them, visit all the tents. Yes, because of course you're going to get wonderful professors, wonderful lecturers. They're going to guide you further. Yes.
Coming back to you, Eric, there is always a problem with you have helped a student find their niche. They have joined campus the first year, the second year, they are doing maybe, let's say, Bachelor of Education Science. And then in the middle, they realize, oh my God, this is not something I wanted to do. Then they change. How would you advise upcoming students on the possibilities of them realizing that this is not what they want to do? Or how would you advise them to have certainty on what they want to do so that they may not have these swaps in careers?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. So I believe all this is the one thing that makes people, you come enroll in a course, and then after some time you realize I do not want to do this course. It's because many people they do not utilize. I recently discovered that most students, when you get out of high school, you do not take the time. You find like KU Career Week, KU like University Career Office, mentoring and career and development office. They usually organize a forum where they invite people who have just the students who have just finished Form 4s, and they're able to come and they get to network with now professors and lecturers from different departments, and by there you are able to know more about the course. People do not take time to research about the course that you want to do. Now you just come. I remember even myself doing education. At first, I did not enroll as a education student. I came under a school of application and SPAS.
Yes,
SPAS.
yeah.
I came under SPAS. But now, immediately I got into KU. I went ahead to the career and mentoring office, and by then, after I just did some like two weeks, I was able to know this is not my thing, and I went very fast to the career office and I said, this is my problem. I don't think I'm fit for this course, and I would like to change. And the university offers that period just that first semester, and I was able to change and now transition back to education. So I believe it's all about finding that, having that desire or interest to know more about the course that you are going to pursue. You do not just do medicine because you just had people who doing medicine get paid a lot of money, or people, a person doing law get a lot of money. You should take a moment and research about the course, know the trends that are happening, and by that you can be able to know, even when you are coming to campus, you are sure about the course you want to pursue. Otherwise, you just come, you just pass your 4 years, and you realize I've wasted my 4 years doing a course that I was not willing to do, and you start now thinking about starting again. But if you have passion for something, it should not be a barrier. It doesn't matter even the job, if there is a job or not. Jobs are there, but it's up to you to now commit yourself to become outstanding out of all those people around.
Actually, that is very relatable, because in this current age, you hear so many people saying that certain careers are useless. If you do certain course, they're useless. I don't know if it's because of the minimal jobs or whatever, but as I was talking to my co-host this morning, I was telling him that the shortcut to career prosperity, or the shortcut to any life prosperity, is getting a mentor. As having a mentor, Consolata, helped you in any way, like having someone to mentor you through your career, through your choices, has it helped you in any way that you can mention?
Okay, thank you so much. I think I would love to add to what Tosh has said before I get into your question. Recently, I had a forum with Form 4s. I have a friend called Gideon. He runs an organization called Countersi Mathematics. And we were taking the Form 4 students, those who recently completed through just a program, to tell them now what next after Form 4. And I would tell them, soul search, do what we call soul searching. You know the problem, you finish Form 4 and now you think that you have all the freedom in the world, you know, to get loved. And we are not saying that to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend is bad, but I feel that should not be the priority at the time. You should do what we call honest soul searching. I wish I had done that in the past. For me, after Form 4, I'm privileged to have very good parents. They would tell me all the way from Form 1, we would love you to do teaching. And so I never did any soul search, you know, to just to reflect and ask myself, is this what I really need? But then fast forward, I remember after Form 4, my mom did everything for me, even the selection of the courses. It's as if she was the one going to school. I just received the news that I have been enrolled to Kenyatta University, and shout out to her, she's a wonderful mom. She did everything. In fact, even the hostel selection, she did everything. And now, when I came to campus, anyway, you just learn. But I tell my brothers and sisters, do an honest soul search. And don't do a course because you want to get money. Especially now in Kenya, everyone is being frustrated. Even those doing the top courses, medicine, law, do what is in your mind, do what is in your heart. If you want to teach, if you have that passion, just do it. Regardless of the money or anything, pesa itatupata mbele. So talking about mentors, I think I have political mentors because that is what I love doing, or that is what has been in my mind all through, even as I am doing teaching. I use teaching as a, you know, just as a stepping stone to get where I want to be. It is very, very important to have a mentor, even in terms of careers. Even when you are in school, they keep you in check. They tell you that this and this, you're not doing this right. You know, they keep you on toes, that you should do this. They have been there. You should look for somebody who has been there before you. For example, now in your field of in journalism, look for a seasoned journalist who has been there. He or she knows the challenges, you know, the advantages, the disadvantages of being there. So I think it's very important, especially even for campus students, because sometimes, you know, campus students face a lot. Mental health, heartbreaks. So sometimes you might just be off the road. You need somebody to keep you in check. Yes.
So let's hope that you don't finish this course alafu rudishie mzazi wako degree, because most of the people who their parents do everything for them, they do the course, they finish, and then they take the degree. and take the, I'm not saying I'm a victim, but I actually did Bachelor of Education Science, Mathematics and Physics, but then I finished and took the Bachelor of Education Science, Mathematics, Physics degree, took it back to my parents. I guess I just thought I don't need mentors, and that's a mistake I made. So how exactly is Career Week 2024 fostering or pushing for mentors? How are you doing it? 2025, that is.
Okay, so for mentors, you know, the guest coming in, personally, I was also once a Career Week ambassador before, of course, being in the committee. And there are guests who come during the HR forum, during the public speaking, even during the official opening. We have seen people going to approach them. A very good example is one of our committee member. Is it in Canada? Dan Musembi. Dan Musembi just approached somebody in the HR forum, and they started talking, and along the way, he became his mentor, some sort of. And the guy asked him, would you like to come to Canada for research? And he got that research opportunity. He has a grant of, I think, over $1 million shillings in Kenyan money. And imagine, he's only in second year.
Second year?
Yes, he's in second year.
Interesting.
So this is very, very interesting. It's a very interesting place. I mean, even if the person coming is a high-profile person, they can become your mentor in one way or another. Yes, the mentors are there. There are so many.
What's your comment on the mentors?
Perhaps I can add, even KU Career Development Office, they usually offer mentors. As soon as you enroll to campus, there is that application to have a mentor in the university. And I also remember I was assigned a mentor. He was a professor, registrar card, deputy registrar card. And through having a mentor, that person is able to guide you and show you the way. And the good thing about mentors, you just know they wish the best for you. So they also present opportunities, just like Consolata said. Dan Musembi was able to get that grant opportunity, but having that mentor, because the mentor is able to see you like you are just, he's somewhere watching. How maybe you are just like a child to him or her. So he's watching and realizing, oh, this person is going this direction. Maybe I can show him, her, or guide him towards that direction. So having a mentor is something that is very critical in terms of career development, career empowerment. Even you as a whole person, you get that person who is able to guide you and show you the way, rather than just having your peers around who you you just find yourself, you're just stranded, you don't know where to focus or where to put your energy to. So having a mentor is a very critical thing to have to do.
So this is to our viewers at home, that Kenyatta University Career Week 2025 is giving you an opportunity, is providing you a platform, but the ball is on your hand. If you can't approach the mentors, they can't approach you. Like, they'll just give a general speech, general overview of everything you need, but you need to take a personal initiative. This also applies in life. Like, if you want to be successful, the initiative needs to come from you. You need to approach the mentors personally. You need to select according to your interest, according to what you want in life. So let's get this. You mentioned earlier, Consolata, that you should not go to a career because of money.
Yes.
But that's the essence of career. Because I wouldn't go to a profession where I will be broke the whole of my life. So do you think careers can make you rich? Like, no. Do you think careers can make you wealthy? Not rich. Like, careers can make you rich, but do you think they can make you wealthy?
I think one of the mistakes we do as young people, and that is where we lose the track. We focus on getting the money in our age. I mean, at 20s, 25, 22, now you want to be the next billionaire in a day. That is where we lose the track. I think fast forward, we should focus on getting the skills, that you should focus on doing things so perfect. And that is why sometimes you volunteer. Tosh can tell you that there are so many events, he volunteers to be the MC without any payment or any promise that you get a monetary fund afterwards. Sometimes you have to volunteer, you have to pay the price. But there, as a young person, I think money should not be your priority. Yes, you need the money, but it should not be your priority. Getting the skills should be your first priority. And when you look at people like Elon Musk, it's a very good example. Look at him during his younger days. I think that guy focused on getting the skills. Today, he's one of the richest we have in the world, and he's the richest actually. And he's now at his 50s. So that means when he was during his 20s, he focused, he geared all his energy in getting the skills. And sometimes you get paid millions of money just by doing something within 5 minutes. And sometimes as a young person, you not get anything, and you have done that thing for a whole day. Yes.
Eric, give us your comment on the same.
Okay, I think I'll agree. There is what we call the art of volunteering. Personally, I can say in my second year, I always wanted to be an MC, and during my first year, I actually spent 1 year. That whole year building the brand and volunteering, acquiring the skills. I'll just say, I just have a mic, I just talk it out. I am able to make mistakes. People notice, they correct me, and with time, I was able to fine tune. And I can say right now, the past 1 year again, I did 1 year of purely acquiring the skills. The next 1 year now, I was able to get the gigs that are now paying. And to this point now, I'm now widening my scope to now just becoming a professional MC, but now having my Tosh Entertainment and a company that now will entail now the diverse niche in the entertainment industry, from a wide range, from PA systems, professional MCs, corporate gigs, event consultancy, and that just developed from one idea. But as you grow, you are able to now widen your scope, and by that I think, not having money. Yes, money is a factor, but you don't just want to get rich overnight. You are planning. It's like you have what we call a blueprint of what you want your life to be, and by that you mean you have to sacrifice your first maybe 5 or 10 years building the brand, and now later on you can now enjoy the fruits of your labor. Because we cannot always just keep thinking about how I'm going to get rich. I want just that nipate milioni moja just tulia. No, you must be patient, you must have that resilience, and yes, you'll get there, because people, when you talk about this, people have made it. You are not the first people, to be in such shoes. You find someone like J.D. Vance, is the vice president of USA. I read a story about him yesterday. He was born from a single drunk mom. Yes, a single drunk mom, and now he's the vice president. So the journey from becoming from one of the poorest cities in America to now becoming the vice president of America, you can see the journey that person has undergone. So again, coming from a poor background is not a guarantee that you're going to be a failure. In fact, most of the people right now in Kenya, they are where they are. They are very rich, they are very influential, and they came from very poor backgrounds, and they are the ones now offering mentorship to us, telling us we can make it. It doesn't matter the background. So yes, we are going to get there. We just have to have that resilience.
I heard this saying that the people who move mountains, or the people who have the highest or the strongest zeal, are the people who are pushed to the point where they cannot be ashamed anymore. Like if someone has been poor until they say, I will never be broke in my life again, those are the people who make big differences in their lives. So there are people who are such. Most of our viewers are always tuning in on Biashara Tuesday to get business insights on how they can be good entrepreneurs, good business persons, good salespersons. And you've both mentioned about building a brand, building your skill sets to build onto a bigger thing. So some of them can't attend the entire week, the 7 days. So through the program, which activities or which days do you think are the best for people like that who are willing or who are planning, who want to have their skills developed or themselves mentored? What activities through the program are suitable for them? Let's begin with you, Eric.
Okay, so on Monday we usually have the HR forums. HR forums, they present, you are able to interact with your future employers, and they give you the insights of what is expected there outside, and by that you can be able to prepare. We usually have also the public lectures on Wednesday and Friday. The public lectures, now they invite distinguished managers, directors from different companies all over Kenya and possibly outside. and now they come and now they try to tell us, their journey, and they are able also to tell us how they got there. You find even we have career coach, we have career mentors, we have all around. In fact, if you observed outside the gate, we have that billboard. We have the different key personalities in Kenya, and they're the one to come now. They are offering free services, no consultancy. They come tell you, this is how I did it, you can do it, these are the steps that you are supposed to do. If you are maybe someone from the medicine industry, we have a speaker from that medicine career field. They come and talk to you about it. So my best day I can recommend, on Monday we have public lectures at BSSC. We have a HR forum at BSSC. Wednesday and Friday we have public lectures now at BSSC again. And we also have Thursday for Innovation Day. Innovation Day, now you come, you see people with the projects that they have been working on that have been approved, and you can be able to get the insights again. And we also have official opening on Tuesday. Now that is now where you get now. This year we are privileged to have a CS. He'll be coming. CS. Alfred Mutua, he'll be coming, and other speakers. So for students, we have campus students and other people. We have now from 27th to 31st.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Consolata, you can also take us through the activities on the week, and also you can even mention to us if it's open to the general public, because some of them are not students.
Okay, so I think I'll take you through. Career Week runs from 25th January to all the way to 31st January 2025. We have a high school day. So I think during this time, I think I would like to invite all the high schoolers, even those who finished Form 4 recently. You just go there and say that I am attending the Career Week. I think no one will have a problem with that. In fact, they'll be so excited to welcome you. And then we have on Monday, 27th, we have the HR forum, and we also have setting up of tents for corporate exhibitions. And then on Tuesday, that is 28th, we have corporate exhibitions, and we also have the official opening ceremony. And then on Wednesday now we have the corporate exhibitions and the public lectures. And then on Thursday we have Innovation Day. And then at the final day, we have the public lectures. I think I would also advise the entrepreneurs. HR forum is very important for you. Corporate exhibitions, and even during the Innovation Day, come and get to see the ideas of other young people. Yeah.
So thank you so much for making time for us this morning. I believe you've been really of great impact to our viewers at home, especially those who are stuck in life. They don't know what to do with their life. This morning, as I was coming to work, it was at 6 a.m. in the morning. Still, it's darkish. A lady stopped me and told me, "Naeza pata kazi." And I was like, it is 6 in the morning. This lady ametoka, she's dressed, ajui anaenda wapi. She's just asking random people, "Naeza pata kazi." So I believe this is going to give hope to someone like that they can come, get mentorship, or even get grants if they have good ideas. You can step in Kenyatta University from Saturday all the way through the week, and you can get something. A lot is happening with youths with unemployment in the country, and it's good. Even the Bible says that my people wanaangamia because they lack knowledge.
Yeah.
So let's that not be you. At this time, as we conclude, I will give, beginning with you, Eric, a final remark on what you can tell someone at home. And also, you can give an invitation to anyone who wants to join Career Week 2025.
Okay, I'll begin by giving a clarification. High school day is purposely for high school students. We are preparing and preparing high school students for their future career paths. So that is where we have set for basically all high schools. They are invited to join in. And if you feel your school is there, it is left out, make sure you visit our Facebook page. That is KU Career and Development, Career Mentorship and Development Office. and you're going to get reach out to you and send you an invitation letter. Those who have finished Form 4s, we also have a day set for basically you Form 4 leavers that it is going to happen just in KU, and so make sure you visit our KU website pages, that is Facebook KU Kenyatta University, and they are going to send a poster with all the details that you are required to have. So finally, I would like to welcome you all to KU Career Week, all the campus students, all the high school campus. Make sure you just take a moment and go to those tents. All those events are basically for you to come and interact with your future employers, as well as to gain skills and to prepare you for the future. Yes, so karibuni sana, and we'll be waiting for you.
Thank you so much, Consolata.
Yes, thank you so much. And to our viewers, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to Career Week 2025 in Kenyatta University, the top university in Kenya, of course, the very best. So here you can be sure that we offer the best. And just to make a clarification, it is not that we give grants. We are saying that such an opportunity can arise. Probably you can even meet such a guest and they are willing to do that. It is not that KU is offering that. We are saying that a guest will come there and probably they have such an opportunity like Dan Musembi did. He just got his luck, and probably you don't know that probably your luck is here in KU Career Week 2025. And something else I think I would like to tell the young people, because I am a youth leader in my county, I think focus on chasing your purpose. Know your purpose, and then the money will come later. You see, when you are chasing your purpose, when you are doing what you love, money comes automatically. One day, one time, money will come automatically. And of course, to my constituents in Laikipia County, I don't want them to forget that I'm an aspirant. I'm still in the ballot. Bado niko kwa debe. As long as I am alive and kicking, bado niko kwa debe as a woman representative in Laikipia County, and I love you all. And I'm always happy to serve you. And to my family back at home, I like to say, just to send my hellos and to say I love you all. Thank you so much.
That is from Consolata, bado ako kwa debe. We encourage more youths to join the political space and take up spaces, sio tu kukua kwa street, also be on the decision-making tables, that is in parliament, in boardrooms.